Hello, welcome to the Killer Set Podcast. My name is Luke, and today I have the pleasure of sitting in La La La's for the takeover event, hosted by lovely Gab here. How you going, Gab?
Good, man. How are you?
Yeah, good, man. Good. What's been going on?
Not much.
Not much. Got this takeover for today, which is sick.
Choose life, baby.
Choose life.
Choose life. Been working hard.
Yeah. Bringing live music back to the Gone, which is fucking sick.
Oh, the heavier side.
Yeah.
But working away, smashing it out. How about you?
Man, just living the dream, working
nice.
and, working and working and working. So standard. When did you have the idea for Choose Life?
The idea came when I got offered a job at Yours and Ours, and Ben knew me from like back in the day when I was doing like shows in Rad and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I guess Yours and Ours had like its thing like Strawberry Boogie, which is what Jimmy did back in the day. And then I guess Ben wanted me to do the heavier stuff under a new name.
Yep.
So we came together with a concept, Choose Life, which comes from Train Spotting.
Yeah.
You know the movie?
Sick. Yeah.
So we just kind of took that concept and then pushed it into like the heavy side of music. So that was pretty fun, and this is what it is.
Sick.
Yeah.
So how long was like the process of when you guys sort of got together to the first event?
Oh, I reckon like 2 or 3 months.
Really? That's quick.
Yeah. So we kind of sat down and then brainstormed ideas, and then kind of we just needed to like make good artwork, something that appealed to everyone. And I guess the main thing is just to bring the heavy community back to where it was. After we lost Rad, it was like pretty big loss.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially like for the heavy music scene. So I just kind of want to put my 2 cents into it and just bring it back a little bit more, because it was pumping a few years ago before I moved to Melbourne for a little bit. So I kind of just wanted to come back, because hardcore kind of paved the way for my career where I'm at now. So give a little bit something back. Yeah,
for sure. Just give back to the community.
That's it.
That's sick.
Yeah.
And what's the biggest hurdle you've had to overcome?
Biggest hurdle in this job?
Yeah.
Or in this Choose Life?
Okay, let's go Choose Life, and then we'll go to job.
All right. Choose Life. Probably like curating a lineup. Okay. I didn't really want to aim too high. I kind of wanted to keep it mid-level. That way people see more newer bands, I guess, and like not go for, I guess, bigger size bands where they can come out and check out new music, and then hopefully like them, and then hopefully they come out to their shows. Yeah. And then that also creates opportunity for local bands. Yeah. So that's kind of the thing I wanted to do, create opportunity for local bands, and that's pretty much it. It's
an opportunity for guys or people to have their first show on that lineup and play with bigger bands, and guys who are established in the sort of South Coast scene to get a chance to play with bigger bands through and through.
I've seen a lot of like Wollongong bands popping up, which is sick. So hopefully it just keeps happening. It's just like a domino effect, and hopefully people keep coming out to shows. Yeah, for sure. Super important, for sure. Like in the music industry, like if you don't come to them, then it's not going to happen. No, exactly. You know? But we do it for the love of music, man. We don't care about anything else. We just want people to be happy and be in the same place, same community, just being stoked on the same things, Yeah. For sure. Yeah.
And what's the biggest thing you have to overcome, like, in this line of work of sort of organising shows?
Line of work? I guess deadlines, man. Deadlines is always a big one. Like just trying to get everything done, and like, you got so many things to do, worksheets, artwork, curate a lineup. Yeah, it's just heaps of work. And then you also got to do your work outside of that, because it's Choose Life, but then I've also got my full-time job, which is part of Choose Life, but it's also, there's other work to do, because we look after like other venues, like Dices, North Gong, Unibar, and now La La La's, which is really cool. Yeah. That's pretty much it,
That's sick.
Yeah.
That's so sick. And how does it feel to have a takeover of La La La's? You guys only opened not too long ago, and you're jumping straight in?
I think it feels really good to have like a new place, a new small venue for like local bands and stuff like that, of all genres, like not just one genre. And I guess a place for people to come during the week too, have a drink or hang out with your friends. Like after uni or something, you can come here. There's, you can come here 4 till 6. There's like a happy hour, have a beer, and then usually there's a show after at 8 o'clock.
Oh, that's sick.
7:38, and then just a place for people to gather. I guess
hang out.
Having Rad shut down was pretty hard. And I guess this is its own thing, and Rad has its own history. Yeah. That's where Yours and Ours started too. Yeah. So they were a little cafe, and then they turned into Rad. So it's holds so much like history for Wollongong.
Yeah,
exactly. And that's where I started pretty much. Yeah.
And this has got its own thing as well, because this is like a bar on its own. Like Rad was great for shows, and you always got a community coming to shows. Yeah. But when the show wasn't on, Rad wasn't opened.
For sure.
Whereas here, like you could just come whenever you want and hang out.
I guess both of them are different, you know. Like Rad has its own history and it's you know it's its own thing and its own history, and I guess this is its own thing too. And like, for sure. I don't want to like compare both because
no.
You know what I mean? Like they're completely different things, and you know, shout out fucking Dan for smashing that out. He kept it alive for so long, so props to him, man. And then this is its own thing. Hopefully, it gets support and keep it going. You know? Yeah,
for sure. And how'd you get involved in organising shows?
How did I get involved? Like, where did it start?
Yeah, where'd you start? Take us back.
Take me back. I think my first ever show was Liverpool PCYC.
Fuck, yes.
Which was, I was probably like 16, 17, something like that.
Yep.
And it was, if I can remember the lineup well from my brain, it was Vices, Polaris. It was Justice as well.
Sick.
And all these bands were doing Parkway covers, and it's like really cool to see like where those bands are. I mean, Where the Enemy Sleeps is done, and Vices and that are done. But it's also cool to see those bands that were playing those shows and covering, you know, covers and stuff like that now. Smashing it.
Well, like, Polaris just got, I think the Remedy hit 1 million streams on Spotify. Like not a little while ago now as well, so it's probably higher than that.
Fucking shout out Polaris.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Shout out to Polaris. That's sick.
Fucking legends, dude. And Justice. Fucking Justice are killing it. They're
just heading over
US,
Europe.
I just seen. So that's sick. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
It's fucking sick. And what was the first show you organised?
That one.
Oh, that was your one.
So that was Liverpool PCYC. It was, what was it for? It was me and Cassie. And that was when I was like probably 16, 17, I remember. And that was the first show I ever did, and I had no idea what I was doing.
You just run with it.
Just jump in the deep end.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where it all started, and I kind of always went to shows when I was younger as well.
Yeah, when did you, like, what was the transition period between you first going to shows and then you organising that one? Because you said like you were 16 when you organised your first show, like, but like when did you
15, something like that. I was going, I was like going out to shows like every weekend. That's and sick. Like going to the youth centre. Dude, I don't know how my mum let me go to Bathurst. I went to Bathurst, I remember.
Holy shit.
I was like 15 and I wouldn't take no for an answer. I remember when I was really young.
I was like, I'm going.
And I just kept telling her, I'm going, I don't care. And I went, and I went to Hope Out West, which was a sick festival.
Yeah.
From what I can remember, it was like Sienna Skies, The Bride, some fucking sick bands that are now big. I think it was Tonight Alive too.
Holy shit.
I don't know. I can't remember, but it was so long ago. But it was. I guess that's where it all started. Youth Centre, going to shows here, and that's pretty much where it all started. And then I eventually started meeting people when I was real young. Kind of left school in year 10. I hated school, and I kind of like was passionate about music, and the heavier side of music, and I was like, I want to do this, and then did my own show, and then I think, and Daniel Mistel, if you know who that is, Daniel Mistel, who does Destroyer Lines.
Oh, sick.
He took me under his wing, and so did Tom Milgate. Yeah. That does Black Sun. We did Black Sun together a little bit. He was doing Blacktown shows for ages.
Yep.
Yeah, those guys both took me under their wing, and they taught me a lot. Yeah. And pretty much everything I know.
So you didn't do any study, you kind of just got hands-on experience and just went straight
in the deep end, man. You don't need, I mean, like, in this day and age, I'm not encouraging this, but you don't really need a degree. It's kind of about all about who you know. It's also like, you know, go meet people, go network, go hustle, do your own show, take a little bit of a risk.
Yep.
You know, that's how I started. It was DIY forever. You know, like it was just sick. It was sick just starting from nothing. From the bottom and just working my way up. Because when I started, I knew nothing, dude.
Yeah.
So like when people ask me for advice, happy to give it forward because I learned it from other people. So you just pay it forward, you know. Yeah. Kind of thing. So yeah.
That's sick. Yeah. And what was the first show you went to as an audience member? Can you remember that one?
Oh,
that was a while ago now, but
I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was Cobra Starship.
Holy shit.
That was years ago. I'm pretty sure it was Cobra Starship when I was like 14 or 15.
Holy shit.
And I don't know. I didn't even like the music. I think I went with my brother.
You just like,
and I was like, whatever. Yeah. And then I eventually found the Youthy just down here, just down the road. And Yeah.
Sick.
Hardcore, and it was pumping, and
Yeah.
Met Graves and all that when they were starting off.
That's so sick.
Yeah, and all these guys that are playing tonight as well, like Oppressor and stuff. They started off there at their own bands like Directions, and what else is there? Cold Youth, Hourglass.
Yeah.
All those bands. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Strong South Coast team.
South Coast team.
Yeah. It's good now. Like, it's definitely something to come back, and fingers crossed with La La La's running and you running Choose Life.
Fingers crossed, man. Like, I'm keen to keep pumping it, dude. Like, I'm just doing it for the love of it. And if people come, sick. And if people don't, well, whatever. It is what it is. You know, it's just part of
give it a shot.
Part of work and part of doing what we do. So yeah.
So you get knocked down, get back up.
That's it, man.
Where it rolls.
Keep doing it. Keep hustling.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And what's your favorite venue that you've booked?
Favorite venue?
Yeah. What's your favorite venue to what's your favorite venue to book?
Well, I can't book it anymore, but I reckon Rad's probably up there, right?
Yeah.
I think Rad was real unique, like Hole in the Wall, like everyone was like sardines in there when it was a packed out show. Knock Loose played there.
Dude, I was at that show.
Basement played there, like
fucking insane.
Pretty unique. So like that place was just, I reckon, probably my favorite place to just hang out and book. Yeah.
That's sick. And what's your favorite show or tour that you booked? Or both. You can do show and then you can do tour.
Favorite show, favorite tour. Probably, I reckon the first tour I ever did, which was Justice and Countdown to Armageddon. That was probably my favorite, because that's where like the first tour I ever did where I risked my own money and somehow broke even. I didn't make money, I didn't lose money, but somehow broke even, and like that was pretty sick. And just learning about touring as well while doing it was, it's pretty cool. So pretty stoked that I got to experience that, and now I'm working on my own thing and some stuff planned. Stuff planned. But we'll get there.
Shit, yeah. And what was your favorite show that you booked?
Favorite show I booked? Probably Blacktown Halloween show.
Sick.
I think it was like Graves, Justice, Life's Ill.
Fuck.
Who else was it? It was a sick lineup. It might have been Polaris too. I don't know. I can't remember, but it was. If I look at the flyer, I'll be like, yep, that was a sick lineup. And I think that was the first show I ever did at Blacktown that I think Tom let me do.
Oh, really?
And it was really fun. It was so fun, dude. So
that's sick.
I guess I met people as well. So yeah.
And what's your favorite city for shows?
Favorite city for shows? Gong, man. God's country, man.
God's country at the Gong.
Dude, it took me 3 years to go away and go to Melbourne and come back. That this place is just unique, Yeah. It's like one of a kind. It's real cool, like, music community. Not just hardcore, but like in general, like it's alive. Like even before I started working for yours now, I was like seeing the festivals thrive and, like the venues doing their thing and stuff. It's sick, and it's sick. And if there's more venues to come, the better,
Yeah.
So yeah, God's country.
Yeah.
Wollongong.
It's a really cool spot because you got that real surfy indie rock.
Yeah.
Real big heart of that, and you've also got like this. It's unfortunately a bit smaller now than it was before, but you got this hardcore group of hardcore fans that have like in bands making heavy music.
Definitely, dude.
It's
sick. And hopefully I see a few of them tonight. Like I think a few of them are coming out. I've seen a few familiar faces around, so hopefully it means a positive thing, and hopefully just they keep telling their friends, and there's a new generation coming too.
Exactly. Yeah.
So like we just kind of because I remember when I was younger, I would look up to those older people.
Yeah.
And I guess now we're those people.
Yeah.
So we have to kind of show an example.
Yeah, for sure.
Show them that you can have fun and
have a great time.
Yeah.
What drew you to heavy music?
What drew me?
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know.
Like, why'd you start going to shows? Like, specifically heavy
I
stuff?
remember probably being, was I like 12 or 13? I think I heard like Korn or Slipknot and I shit my pants. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Because like my parents are like pretty religious, and there was like, and like back there at church, it was like, that's the devil's music or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, I don't know, but it was, and then I eventually started to get it and listening to the music and the lyrics, and it just kind of resonated with, I guess, how I was feeling at the time or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't know, it just drew me, and I was like, fuck, this is sick. And having like-minded people, it was, it was cool just to go out somewhere and know people when you go out.
Yeah.
And feel accepted and yeah, just welcomed by people that you don't even know.
Yeah.
And it was like, you know, family sort of thing, and it was sick. Yeah.
And that's the cool thing about going to shows. Like, if you go regularly, there's that same group of people that you kind of see.
Yeah.
And after the first 2 shows, you go like, I know you, and then you have that weird like, hey man, I know you.
I know you, but I don't know where.
I don't know what your name is,
I've
like,
seen you
hi,
around. I want to say hi to you. I'm too shy.
Yeah.
But that breaks, you know, like after time and stuff
Yeah,
like that. So
yeah. Like, it takes like 2 shows, and you're like,
Yeah.
I know you were at that show, and I saw that dude like
it's sick.
spin. Yeah,
It's so sick. Like even like things like Unify and stuff.
yeah, so
like,
good.
Oh, dude, it's just so cool to like be in a tent and then your next door neighbor's another person that's into heavy music. Like, events like that is cool, and then you can talk to that person, and then you know
you
get friends from interstate when you go around. Yeah, and that's another thing from touring. Like you make friends all around Australia, and it's great. You know?
It's the best. Who's a role model or someone that you look up to in this industry?
Someone in the industry.
Yeah.
I reckon probably Chuggy. He's an OG. He runs Chug Entertainment. I saw him, I guess, I've been following for a while, and just seeing him just smash out shows and just killing it is just sick. Like, start from the bottom and, you know,
work his way up
and all that jazz is really cool. Yeah, I reckon Chuggy's one of the big dogs that I look up to. Yeah.
Sick. Yeah. And what's a dream band that you want to book?
Oh.
And there's like a band, like
just one band.
One band.
Oh.
And the next question.
Book at a show?
On a show, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Or like you can book on a tour.
Oh,
they're like,
fuck.
hey, you get any choice of any band, and you can tour them around Australia.
Fucking hell, I don't know. Slipknot or some shit. There's so many cool bands, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even in Australia, dude. Australia's got some of the best bands, I'd say, like in the
100%.
world. Probably like someone like Slipknot or Korn. Actually, no, I got it. Rage Against the Machine.
Fuck yeah.
Rage Against the Machine,
Fucking love
100%.
Yep.
I fucking saw that poster the other day, and I was like, oh shit.
Here we go.
So hopefully that's actually a thing. Don't know, maybe. But yeah, probably them. Yeah.
That'd be sick. And what's your dream lineup?
Probably them again.
Rage at the top.
Rage.
Who else?
Probably Slipknot.
Co-headline Slipknot.
Yeah. Oh, maybe fucking, I don't know, Turnstile or some shit.
Turnstile on there. That's a big like diversity. That's sick.
Yeah, mix it up. Mix bills forever.
Big mix bill.
And I don't know, last one, fucking probably Kublai Khan.
Yeah.
Those dudes are so fucking sick. Dude.
Just the energy.
They're just really nice guys too. Yeah. They're fucking sick. That new album was sick, eh?
Dude, love it. I remember I saw them on that Graves tour at Taraji.
Oh yeah.
I think it was 2016.
Fuck, Taraji Surf Club, eh?
Yeah.
I missed that place. I missed that place.
I drove past it today on the way here.
Yeah.
And I was like,
yeah, dude. I stopped doing shows there. There's so much money to spend there now, so it's just like, I don't know if I can risk that much now.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone.
Sorry.
maybe there's another one. I don't know.
Maybe we'll find another surf club.
Maybe we'll find another one.
We'll find another surf club. What advice do you have for people looking in?
Jumping into booking?
Jumping into booking.
Fucking just do it. Don't study it, dude. It's a waste of money. Go network. Go talk to people. You know, go mingle with people. Go make friends with people. You never know, that one person that can push you through into the industry, you know, can change your life. It's sick, dude. Just jump into it. Take a risk. You know, support your music scene, and they'll support you. I guess that's what I found over the years, that, you know, if you give something back to a community, they'll help you out as well, you know.
Yeah. Give love, you get love back.
That's it.
100%. And you got any advice for any up and coming bands or artists? From like a booking perspective?
Take your time.
Yeah.
Don't rush things, you know. No one's like, if you're going to release a single, you know, polish it, make it sound good, spend a bit of money, take your time, don't rush shit, because, you know, I guess no one's really waiting if you're a new band and you're starting off. You know?
You got all the time in the world.
You got the time in the world. Go to shows, go support other bands, go network. You know, if you don't have the money, do it yourself. Fuck it, dude. Like that's all it is. Yeah, and you know, support your peers.
Yeah,
you know, support your peers. Yeah. It's so important. Less fucking hate. Let's get along more.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. That's for sure, bro. For sure. What's next for you?
What's next for me?
What's next for you?
Oh, I don't know.
Don't know. Well, you got La 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 tonight, so that's...
Yeah, it's got Choose Life, and then we'll see what happens. Nah, I don't know. I guess just working yours and hours at the moment, so just focusing on that. I guess I want to keep doing the heavier thing.
Yep.
Maybe a festival down the line, bigger festival.
Yeah, sick.
We'll see what happens. We're just working away. I think the main thing is just kind of building the local scene back up and just, reminding people that there is something here and that you can come here and, hang out and stuff like that. And just creating a positive community. Yeah.
And just getting people out of the house because it's so hard to do that. Yeah. Everyone's got Netflix or Disney Plus now and you just want to stay inside. But it's like, go out to a bar. Go out, see some music.
Yeah, have a drink.
Have a
chill
good time.
out. Even if you don't drink, have a soda.
Straight edge life, yeah.
Or even if you, want some water, drink some water.
Some
That's
water.
lit.
Pepsi Max.
Cherry Coke. What's your favourite drink? I'm going to interview you now.
You know what? I got to go solid Sprite, man.
Sprite.
Just like cold Sprite.
Oh, it is pretty good, eh?
Oh,
it is pretty good.
Yeah, solid Sprite. What about yourself?
Oh, maybe probably vanilla Coke.
Really?
And I can just hear the judgment. I think it's it's David Slomer that likes Pepsi Max.
Or Slomer loves.
Is it Slomer?
Yeah.
Slomer's hating me right now. I think I've seen him post something the other day. It's pretty funny.
They love. They're both him and all the Life Seal boys love Pepsi Max. They're
such nice guys too. Shout out Yanni.
We
got a fucking piece together. That's lit. We got our piece together, and then I got memed on. What did I do? We got them at the same time. Two promoters get their piece. And what's the funny thing? We're both holding the fucking piece up the same way.
Yeah.
It looks so funny. Yeah, it was funny.
You guys couldn't have planned it any better.
Yeah, I know. I got heaps of memes over that. So that's pretty cool. Yeah.
And you got any shout-outs?
Shout-outs. Shout-outs South Coast Hardcore. Shout-out Sydney Hardcore. Western Sydney Hardcore. Shout out fucking Killer Set Podcast.
Ooh.
Shout out Wollongong. Shout out all the bands around the world. Sick. Shout out Hardcore.
Shout out Hardcore.
Yeah.
And this is another question about Choose Life. This is a bit of a run off the top of the head. How far do you plan Choose Life ahead? Do you do it event by event, or do you plan the next 3 and go?
So I try doing. So for example, tonight will happen, and then I'll try to announce the next one on the Monday.
Yep.
If I can.
Yeah.
If it all works out. So kind of a month in advance, I'd say.
Yep.
That way it gets a month of promo. But hopefully maybe 2 in front, something like that, or 2 or 3.
Yeah.
We're having a break in December.
Yep. Fair enough.
And then going back into it January.
Nice.
Yeah, because everyone takes holidays and stuff, Give us a bit of time.
Heaps of festivals in December.
Recover their mosh. Too much moshing.
Dude,
I can't do it anymore. Fuck, man, I hit a mosh, man. The next day, I can't even lift my arms out.
Yeah. That muscle source.
Yeah.
Plug yourself, man. Where can everyone find you on Instagram? Where can everyone find Choose Life?
You can find Backbone on Backbone Music Group on Facebook, or Backbone Music Group. Oh, is it Backbone HQ on Instagram? Or you can follow my personal one, Tyrant Blood. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. And Choose Life?
Choose Life AU. Choose Life AU on Facebook as well.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. Thanks so much, Gab, man.
No worries, man. I appreciate it.
Out of it.
Thanks, man.
Good luck with tonight. I can't wait to see it.
Thank you.
Pressure's coming back. It's fucking sick. Woo-hoo.
Fuck yeah. Horns up, brother.
Horns up. Thank you so much, guys. Catch us at the Killer Set on Facebook, and I'm pretty sure we're just Killer Set.
Yeah, like his page.
Yeah, like the page.
Support him.
Like the page.
Support him.
The page. More shit coming out. Good shit coming out.
All right.
And fuck yeah. Thank you guys. Support your scene.
Sweet.
Support your promoters.
See ya.